And thank you for joining me on this video. We just continue the inlet manifold rebuild. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I've taken off the coolant lines that run along the top. So that's these ones that lives like on there like that. Alrighty, so I've got my little stand on that side and that side to prop it up for my little bowl underneath. And I'm gonna just crack off these fuel lines here and then let it drain into the bowl. So these fuel lines so far are being a pain in the ass. I've got the rail up off the top of the manifold, and now I'm just pulling apart these lines. Yeah, I got the fuel injectors as well, which is really cool. It's all cracked along the top, the rubber. This is the throttle body, and the body just basically houses like the idle air valve in there, which is like a little air valve which takes on coolant there, and it measures the temp of the coolant and adjusts the idle speed that way. I'm gonna clean all of that out. But now the inlet manifold is out and it's sort of bearish. Let's have a look inside this bad boy. That's the breathers which come in here. That shouldn't be clogged, but it's fully clogged. Okay, so I pulled this out of the little recess. Let's have a quick look. So now the whole manifold has been stripped away of all that grease and grime. I just used some degreaser originally, and then I've just finished it off with some hand sanitizer. It's a very strong alcoholic cleaner, so it gets rid of a lot of stuff. Huge thanks to Xander, he's one of my best mates. He helped me tape up the inlet manifold while I was doing some other stuff over here. And yeah, he's done a really nice job on this one to those lines, so I can get all the coverage that I need. But yeah, he's done all around that other side there. Another good tip is these bumper clips. So these like a plastic bumper clips which are used for panels and stuff. They look like that. They fit in there really nicely. So this is the red paint that I'll be painting it. It's a really nice red wrinkle finish. So yeah, this one is just the standard, which will work really well on this this material. So it's going to come up really nicely, hopefully, if I do it right. Alright, so we're out here underneath my house. I've got my light going on here, my mobile sort of painting booth. A really nice sort of even first coat. It's looking much better now. B4's been down here for a long time now. You can see that grass is growing. But I've got some really big news. I'm going to be moving it to the new house. So it's going to have a much better home than down the side of the house down here underneath this gazebo, which is all broken. So it's going to be in a proper shed. Yeah, I don't think the landlord's too happy about this being here, so he's decided to give us the old boot. So we found a new house which is only 20 minutes away, and it's a much bigger house, and it's got a garage which is going to be really good. Double bay shed, I think 6.5 by 9.5, so it's a proper flat smooth concrete shed which I'm going to have all the cars in there and working on all of them, and it's going to be unreal. But it's been down here for too long. So the motor is like all pulled apart. I might just get it towed. I know a guy that does towing for cheap, so he might be able to tow it for me for like $100 or something. Or shout him a couple beers to move it for me. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. So now you can hear it. So yeah, it's looking good. That's set up there. They're all brand new fuel hose. Next step is to break this down. So I'm going to move this off the bench now, and I'm going to separate this. The best way of telling that this is all working properly is I've just grabbed the inlet manifold You can hear that collet going in and out, which is really cool. But anyway, here you can see we've got them cracked, and this come up really easily. So this is the idle air control valve unit. So inside here, that's the air valve in there. And then it measures the temperature of the coolant coming in here, and then adjusts the airflow into each one of these ones. And of course replacing with genuine, and that's the rubber for the idle, and that's the throttle body gasket. This one, I ended up getting this as clean as I could. I'm even cleaning the heads of each bolt. I just got the throttle body bolted up to the manifold. This second half of the fuel lines is just this part which sits on the opposite side, and it just sort of like lies in, goes in there like that, and then it lines up with the injectors. Good on you, Dan. There she goes. Heaps of room to work on stuff in this shed.